Happy Friday, everybody. Max here with your daily fix of gaming news. Coming up, Palworld is getting its first raid, Minecraft is getting a subscription service, and Star Citizen is maybe finally getting a 1.0 release 12 years after it started development. We'll see about that. Let's get into it. A full release of Star Citizen, the massively ambitious spiritual successor to Wing Commander, may actually be coming out sometime soon, according to Cloud Imperium Games chief Chris Roberts. In an official blog post, Roberts explained that 2024 will see the release of Star Citizen Alpha version 4.0 and the development of new features for Star Citizen's standalone single-player component, Squadron 42, at a, quote, accelerated rate. All of this is building towards version 1.0 of the game, which Roberts explains is, quote, what we consider the features and content set to represent commercial release. This means that the game is welcoming to new players, stable and polished with enough gameplay and content to engage players continuously. In other words, it is no longer alpha or early access. He adds that 1.0, quote, twinkles on the horizon, but unfortunately there is still nothing resembling a release window. I've been reporting on Star Citizen for almost my entire career. I started covering games full-time in 2011, and this got kickstarted in late 2012. Since then, it has continued to crowdfund a whopping $669 million. That is 2/3 of $1 billion. Wikipedia's list of most expensive games puts Star Citizen in second place ever. Genshin Impact holds the #1 spot, having allegedly cost over $700 million to develop, and in third place, there's Cyberpunk 2077, which reportedly cost a little under $500 million. Video game budgets are often kept under wraps, so there could be way more expensive games out there that just don't report on that, and it's also Wikipedia, so take it all with a grain of salt, but it just goes to show you what a stupid amount of money has gone into a game that is still apparently pretty far from completion. Reporting on Star Citizen news is something that we do periodically because it is a really fascinating project, and there is clearly something resembling a game in the works there, but it also feels like reporting on The Boy Who Cried Wolf. I don't mean to suggest that it's never going to come out, but when it finally does come out, is anybody going to be around to care? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know about Star Citizen in the comments. Can it possibly live up to the hype and the price tag and the decade plus of anticipation? Sound off, let me know, share your thoughts, and hey, if you bought one of those really expensive virtual spaceships, is it cool? Now, on the other hand, you've got Palworld, a massively successful game that actually came out and apparently didn't cost that much to develop. In a recent interview with Bloomberg, Pocket Pair CEO Takuro Mizobe said the game cost less than $1 billion to develop and has already raked in tens of billions of yen in profit. Now, $1 billion sounds like a really high price tag, but that's around $6.7 million, which is still a lot of money, but not that much money in the grand scheme of game development. And that also means that Palworld has already recouped its development cost at least 20 times over, which is pretty baffling, and clearly those guys are doing great over there. This is an embarrassment of riches that Mizobe said is, quote, too big for a studio with our size to handle. He says that they're open to a partnership or acquisition, but they have no plans to rapidly expand anytime soon. Now, currently, Pocket Pair has only 55 employees, so good for them. I hope the benefits are good. As for what's next, Mizobe said that no, there haven't been any talks with Microsoft about a buyout, though that does seem like the sort of obvious conclusion to draw. There have, however, been talks about bringing Palworld to more platforms, which could potentially be great news for any PlayStation or Switch or mobile device owners. In the meantime, Palworld is getting its first gameplay update with its first raid boss, Belanoir, who was teased on the official Twitter account with the message, a powerful evil pal has appeared and is laying siege to the Palpagos Islands. Only the most skilled pal tamers stand a chance against her. No release date quite yet, but given Palworld's massive success, this is likely just the first of many updates. We will keep you posted when we hear more. Speaking of massively successful survival crafting games, Minecraft is getting an Xbox Game Pass-like subscription service. Announced on the official site, the service will cost $3.99 a month and will allow access to a catalog of over 150 different creator-made content packs. New content will get rotated in and out every month, and like with Game Pass, anything you want to continue playing with after it leaves the service, you gotta buy for keeps. Microsoft will curate the selections every month and also throw in a new set of character creator items to play around with. As for what kind of content packs players can expect, the official post explains some are story-driven, others combat-focused, and a few will make you a speedy parkour pro or an unbeatable puzzle master, while others magically make your blocky world look different. Every single one of them is created by our brilliant community of creators and there to add new playstyles and variety to your Minecraft sessions. I know a lot of us groan to the thought of yet another subscription service to pay for, but this is likely a great option for parents of younger players who just want to bounce around and check out a bunch of different stuff in-game without going totally broke. And by younger players, I also mean adult players who want to do the same thing. That is your fix for Friday, March 15th, 2024. If you haven't yet, check out our hands-on preview of Hyper Light Breaker. And if you're stuck in whatever game you're currently playing, the IGN Guides department can probably help you out with that. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you next time.